I want to give a shout out to Dr. Hodgen, Bobby, and Leslie for making this possible. In this video, we're going to show how to use mail merge with a spreadsheet to send data from the spreadsheet to an email address. So specifically, we have testing right here. This is a testing spreadsheet that has the usernames and passwords for some upcoming tests. So this is something that we already have created, and it has the email address, and this has all the fields in it that we're going to need to be able to do the mail merge, which we're also going to need to have a Microsoft Word document open, and you're going to need to go ahead and have that document. You can go ahead and have it typed out if you want. In this one, I went ahead and typed it out. And then once you've have those two things, so I have the spreadsheet that I need, and then I have the Microsoft Word doc open that I'm going to connect the spreadsheet cells to, or each row to, I should say. Then we're ready to go ahead and get going. So I'm going to go ahead and go up here to the Word doc, and I'm going to click Mailings, and then I'm going to go over here to Start Mail Merge, and then I'm going to say I want to do this for email messages. So once you've done that, and the document has changed a little bit, you can see my font has changed here. The next step is you're going to go ahead and follow the directions here, and you're going to click on Select Recipients. So I'm going to click on the down arrow here, and rather than creating a new list, we already have a spreadsheet created, so I'm going to choose Use an Existing List. And then now it's going to ask me, where is that list that you want to use? So I know that list is on my desktop, and it's the mail merge demo, and I'm going to click Open. And then it's going to be asking permission to be able to use that. So I'm going to say yes. And then it's going to go ahead and it's going to say sheet 1. If you had more than one tab, then you would need to specify which tab you're wanting to see in the spreadsheet. And then I want the entire worksheet, so I'm going to leave that alone right there. And I'm going to go ahead and press OK. And now we're ready to go. So dear first, last, I'm going to go ahead and highlight the first. And then I'm going to go over here to where it says Insert Merge Field. I'm going to press that down arrow, and I'm going to say first name. And you'll notice rather than first anymore, we actually have the less than and the greater than symbols with the underscore there of that column. And then for the last name, I'm going to highlight last name, and then I'm going to click Insert Merge Field, and I'm going to go ahead and do last name. And now, when this email is sent, it's going to pull from the spreadsheet the first name and last name of our students here. And then coming down here, I went ahead and this is going to be just a line here. We're not actually going to insert anything, but I do want to go ahead and give them their username. So I'm going to click Highlight Username, and I'm going to go over here to Insert Merge Field, and then I'm going to find the username field, and I'm going to click on it, and you'll notice it changes again. And then there's where I'm going to put the password. So the last one's going to be the password. And now we're looking pretty good here. Now remember, we're pulling from the spreadsheet over here the first name, the last name, the username, and the password for, in this case, we're talking about the algebra test, the Algebra Moy. So now we're ready to go ahead and move on to the next step. And what I suggest is that you do what I did here, which is actually do a demo sheet and go ahead and put in some email addresses of you and maybe a couple of your colleagues to go ahead and test it out. And so towards that end, I have put in my email address in the sheet over there. So now we're going to go ahead and start the mail merge. So, or finish it, I should say. So I'm going to go over here to Finish Mail Merge, and then I'm going to say Merge to Email, and then up here where it says to, I want to choose where I want that to be. And so right here, what column it's going to be pulling from, I should say. So I'm going to choose email. And then the subject, I'll just say mail merge. And then test. And then you can send this as text. You can send it as HTML. I'm going to go ahead and change that to HTML. And then I'm going to click mail merge to Outbox. So we're going to go ahead and click that, and let's see what happens, because if this doesn't go right through, then we may have to take one extra step, and I'll show you that step if this comes up. So I'm going to go ahead and click mail merge to Outbox. And then it's telling me over here in Outlook that a script is attempting to send a message, and I actually want to say this is okay. So I'm going to press send. And actually, I'm going to click this box because I think it's going through the sheet every one of these. So rather than me having to press this every time, I'm going to go ahead and click this little button right there, and I'm going to press send, and then it's going to send all of them from that sheet. And so the sheet that we just sent is this one right here, and it's actually going to be, looks like I put my email address down for all 4 students. And so I should be getting an email for myself, for Joyce Byers, for Jim Hopper, and also for Mike Wheeler. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my inbox now and confirm that I got those. And sure enough, here I have the one for Mike Wheeler. It's got his username and password. And then here's the one for Jim Hopper, Joyce Byers, and of course from the original one for myself. Well, I hope that you got something out of this video, and you have yourselves a great day. All right.